Hello, math friends. Today for math, we're going to be practicing improper fractions to mixed numbers. So remember, an improper fraction is where the top is equal to or bigger than the denominator. So improper fraction. This is an example of a proper fraction, by the way, if you ever wanted to use that. And the other thing we will be doing is we will be going so improper to mixed and mixed to improper. We've spent a lot of time going improper to mixed. So we start with how many times, let me start that over. So if we're going from an improper fraction where the top is bigger than the bottom, it means that this number is greater than one whole. There's more than one whole in this number. So we want to try to figure that out. And so what we do is we've been going, how many times can 3 go into 8? And some of you guys have even noticed, another way that I can say that is, what is 8 divided by 3? So some of you guys that have picked up on that, that's awesome. So again, we want to go, how many times can 3 go into 8? Sometimes you can just count them off. 3, 6, 9, oop, too high. So it's 2 times. So our whole number would be 2, and we said it was 3, 6, and we used 6 of the 8 ups of the 8, so there's 2 of them left, and we keep the denominator the same. If you get stuck or you can't do it in your head, you can also always do it with a ratio table. If 3 goes in there once, we'd use up 3. If it goes in there twice, we'd use up 6. 3 times is 9, but like we said, that's too big. 9 is bigger than 8. So we used up 6, or it's 2. So that's the 2 there. And we used up 6 of them. So how many are left? We just do 8 minus 6 equals 2. And there's 2 of the thirds left. So that is improper fraction to mixed. We now are going to try to do mixed to improper. And this is where... This is not erasing anymore. I need to get some cleaning stuff for it. This is where some of you guys have been doing it. So let's say we went back the other way. We had 2 and 2/3. That's a 2/3. And what a lot of you guys were doing, and this is a perfectly good way, this is the way I taught you, is we split this whole into one whole and one whole. And then we put our fraction down here still. And then we needed to add these together because there's kind of like that little mini plus in here. When you have a whole number and a fraction and they're together, it's kind of like this whole number plus this fraction. So little plus here. So I just put these pluses down here because we're adding them up. And 1 equals 2. And then we were adding them. So we knew that we had to have our denominators the same. So I know my denominator for this 1 has to be a 3, and to make it worth 1, we made it a 3, and it's the same with this one. So 3/3, same as 1, plus 3/3 is the same as 1, plus 2/3. And now our denominators are the same, so we can add, and we keep our denominator the same, and then we add our numerators. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 6, 7, 8. 8/3. This way works, and it actually shows that you have a really good understanding of what a whole number and a fraction means. But sometimes it can be a bit long. So let's learn a new method. And so our new method for figuring out how to go from a mixed number into an improper fraction, remember this is Mr. B's into, we got to change it into an improper fraction, is M.A.D. M-A-D. We're going to get mad at these. And what M.A.D. stands for is multiply, add, denominator stays down. Let me show you the steps. So you can even write it right here. You can do an M for multiply these two numbers. And then we're going to go up here and add it to this number. That's our A. And then our denominator right here stays the same, down. So, looks confusing when I show you with all these different arrows, but let me show you what we actually do. And today, you're going to get a lot of practice doing these. So let me just erase it. I need to get a clean board. 2 2/3, right? And first, we need to multiply. So we're going to multiply our whole by the denominator. We're going to multiply these two right here. Multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Next, we need to add. So I'm going to put my add up here. So I'm going to put a little plus, and we're going to put that 6 right there. So that's our multiply. So now we need to add 2 plus 6, and then I'm going to put it over here, is 8. And then we keep our denominator the same, 3. Again, it's a little bit messy. Let me show you another example. And you're going to have lots of examples to do today, and if you have questions, please ask in whole group. But let's get another mixed number. So first, we need to multiply right here. 4. We're going to multiply our whole in the denominator. So we get 4 times 5 is 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm going to put my 20 up here. Next, we need to add right here. Add these two numbers, M-A. Add 3 plus 20 is 23. And then the last, D, denominator stays down. So the denominator stays the same, D. Put a D here, and it goes over there. So 4 3/5, this was our fraction that we started with, in an improper is 23/5. So again, you guys are going to have, we're going to do this in the whole group a little bit, and you guys are going to have a chance to work on these for our homework today. This is a really important piece of fractions. And so it may seem like we're spending a lot of time on it, and some of you guys are like, I got it. But if you don't have it, now's the time to ask, because next year it's going to get a lot harder without it. So again, you're going to be working on M.A.D today. Any questions, ask you in the whole group. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye.